guys, come spend a few days with me since we were traveling to Texas for spring break. So we started the drive and then we stopped and got lunch, and then we were going to NRS today, so we drove to NRS and then we made it there. I'd never been to NRS, so I was super excited to go, and it was really cool. I'll let you guys see some videos of us shopping there. And then we checked out and left NRS, and we headed to where we were staying. Here's a little overview of everything I got from NRS. Like I said, it was my first time to go, and we had a lot of fun. After that, we chilled at the house for a little bit, and then we went to dinner.
How many this comes with? I don't know if I remember.
And then after we got done with dinner, we headed to the outlets to do a little bit more shopping. We went to Vineyard Vines and then one of my favorite stores, Simply Southern. I don't get to go to Simply Southern too often, so I like it when we get to go. And then we also stopped in Lululemon, but I didn't get anything. And then after that, we headed to Buc-ee's, where I got some cookie dough, and then I tried to do the dirty soda, but it just didn't turn out. I think I added too much creamer. And then after Buc-ee's, we headed back to the house for the night. And then once we got back, I ate the cookie dough and went to bed, and that was all for day 1. And then for day 2, we were going to Teskey's today, but we stopped at the toy store on the way to see if they had. I've been seeing like a ton of people are looking for squishies, but they didn't have exactly what I was looking for, but I still found some stuff there. And then we drove to Teskey's, which was about an hour and 15 minutes away from where we were staying. I had also never been to Teskey's, and it was super cool to go for the first time. And then here's some videos of us shopping, and we also ate lunch there. It was super cool how they had a tax store, the restaurant, and the clothing store. And then once we were finishing up at the tax store, we went to the clothing store. And then after that, we went to their restaurant and had lunch. I thought these little horses were super cool. I'd never seen anything like that. And then after Teskey's, we headed back to the area where we were staying. And we saw Five Below, so we stopped to see if they had any of the squishies, but they didn't. And then we decided to also go into Target, and they did not either. Here's a little haul of what I got from the toy store we went to this morning. And then we went to dinner. We went to the same place again because it was really good, so we just went back. And then I took this funny video of my brother eating the chips. I had to do it again. And then after that, we headed out and headed to the grocery store to get a few things. Here's just a random video. They had so much Dubai chocolate stuff there. It was crazy. And then we got some donuts for the morning. And then after we came back, I watched a little bit of Rodeo Houston. And then I went to bed, and that was day 2. And for day 3, we woke up and ate breakfast, and then I went outside and played with the dogs for a little bit. We were leaving at 3 o'clock today, so we had most of the day to just hang out. And then I got these cookies at NRS, so I thought I would see if they liked them, and they loved them. And then we actually got word that there was a grass fire in Trooper's pasture at the barn. All of the horses made it out safely, and so glad that everyone was fine. And then we hit the road to come back home.
My sister pretty much lost the whole day.
After being in the car for a few hours, we stopped for dinner, and then eventually we finally made it home. After we made it home, I brought Trooper's new cookies to the barn and went to check on him, just since that fire probably did spook them today. I got them a Jolly Ball, which I just now realized I didn't take any videos of Trooper, but that was it. Thanks for watching. Bye!